Let's talk about this. So, the United States, it's a government, and it exists. But there's lawmakers, and they make laws in the United States, and they're thinking about this. Lawmakers consider pump relief stimulus. The average price for a regular gallon of gas stood at $4.24 nationally on March 22, according to AAA. Lawmakers are proposing ways to provide some relief at the pump as record high gas prices hit drivers in the wallet. It could come in the form of a stimulus check, similar to the pandemic relief program. That's one idea pitched by House Democrats, according to Fox 59. The Biden administration briefly considered sending out gas cards through the IRS. The average price for a regular gallon of gas stood at $4.24 nationally on March 22, according to AAA. So, okay, here's the problem here. So, one, the last time we got stimulus checks for the pandemic was when the pandemic was like 20% as bad as it is right now. The Omicron surge was like, it was like 5 times as bad as the last time we got money from the government. So the idea that the pandemic's behind us, I mean, the government of the United States is actively committing a genocide. But that, is besides the fact. Yes, sure, the Democratic Party and the Republican Party are working in concert to commit a genocide of the disabled in this country. But okay, whatever. The House Democrats saying that, we're planning on doing a gas stimulus check. That's not bad when it comes to messaging. That's good. I have to say, that's good. Now, here's the thing. Is this just going to be a blanket stimulus check? Biden administration said that they briefly considered sending out gas cards. Now, see, the reason why I ask this is because I don't have a car, right? So, a gas card is useless to me. That said, I'm dealing, with inflation in relation to the gas prices because inflation is hitting everyone everywhere. Food is more expensive. Water is more expensive. Electricity is more expensive. So, I mean, again, it's a good idea to give people money just for gasoline in the short term. But also, what about people that are dealing with inflation in relation to food? Are they going to increase EBT output? Are they going to give us more money with that stuff? I don't know. Probably not, but they should. If food prices have gone up 10 to 15% and food stamps have gone down, but anyway, let's keep reading. Reps Mike Thomas of California. I just want to say, again, the Democrats leading this is good messaging. Because the Republicans are like, the pump, the goddamn pump, there's pain at the pump. And you go to the fucking gas station, and then you see the fucking Biden, I did that, stickers all over the fucking gas pumps. The pump, I don't know, man. I don't know what the word pump is. Like, what is with the word? Like, Republicans love the word pump. There's pain at the pump, man. Going at the Americans at the pump. Like, I don't know, man. I'm just saying, it's weird. But also, right, like, again, it's good messaging, right? Because, like, the Republicans usually they do 100% of the messaging when it comes to actual real-world issues, and Democrats just ignore every single problem. So the Democrats saying, actually, let's propose a solution to this, that's good, all right? Californians are dealing with the nation's highest gas prices. Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom rolled out a proposal on Wednesday, a plan that could provide a tax break, free rides on public transit, and up to $800 on debit cards to help pay for fuel. The money would go to everyone who has a car registered with the state. For people who don't have cars, Newsom wants the state to pay for their bus or train fare for 3 months. That's good. 2 other proposals depend on profits from oil companies. Wow. That's crazy. Oregon Rep. They depend on the profits from oil companies. Whoa. Big Oil will pay a one-time 50% windfall profit tax on any adjustable tax. That's actually good. Peter DeFazio. Proposals call for families to receive a monthly tax credit. The measure would come from a one-time tax on oil companies. I've got a better idea. How about we nationalize the oil companies? How about we say, all right, we'll buy them from all the whatevers, and then then gas is $0. How does that sound? Is that okay? I don't know. We couldn't do that. right? And then we give everyone a free electric car. I mean, and you know what that would cost? That would cost like 2% of the annual defense budget. So, pretty affordable. An earlier proposal from Rep. Ro Khanna of California and U.S. Sen. Sheldon Whitehouse of Rhode Island calls for quarterly rebate with money raised by taxing oil companies. I say, shut all the oil companies down, buy all of their bullshit, right? And then do a mass infrastructure overhaul, right? And then give everyone electric cars or hybrids, and then phase out gasoline, But, hey, taxing the oil companies, that's a good idea, too, I guess. A gas card, whatever. Anyway, there you go. I love the comment section on Fox News. Promote exploration and drilling. Problem solved and inflation reduced. Spending more only increases inflation. We have the inflation understander who's logged on. Inflation, by the way, doesn't exist. It's actually this is all price gouging. The price of oil has actually been going down, right? They're just gouging you. They're just fucking with you because you're stupid. You, as an American, are a dumb fuck loser moron, and you just accept abuse every single day of your life. You don't do anything about it. Your family doesn't do anything about it. Your coworkers don't do anything about it. Everyone in this country, we're all just constantly being abused, and we just say, all right, hit me harder, daddy. Hit me harder, mommy. That's what this country does, and that's what 1978 Impala is, this guy's been traumatized. This guy's been hit with the fucking ruler a couple times too much. He thinks inflation is a real thing, and it's not the corporations that are the problem. Let's give the corporations more money. Or Biden could just up domestic drilling, and most of us would be further ahead than another stimulus check for the money tree. What? Like, what does that even mean? Get back to Trump's energy independence. We don't need another stimulus. We don't have these problems under Trump. What? Like, people didn't have to pay money for gasoline under Trump. People didn't have to pay for inflation under Trump, I guess. I mean, I don't know if people didn't have to deal with a pandemic under Trump, apparently. Like, these people are fucking morons. I don't know. I'm just having fun with this. Oh, my. Why not just give $1 million check to every citizen in this country to help this hard time? Why not promise everyone a nice house, 2 cars, and full of paid bills for life? Well, for the simple reason, communism has failed. What the fuck, man? This guy's a legend. Let's see more. Oh, I just wanted to see more in the comment, and I lost everything. Oh, no. Oh, no. Where'd the comment go? Where'd it go? Communism has failed. Oh, here it is. Okay. See more. Okay, there we go. When you give people everything for free, nobody wants to go to work. And if no one goes to work, you have less product being produced. Then everyone ends up with less things. That's what this current administration is aiming towards. They want the U.S. to be a poor country by passing communist laws. Like, imagine this motherfucker somehow able to access a computer. Somehow able to look at this, right? This device here, a keyboard. And they're like, I know how to use this. Somehow they're able to transmit enough information, or maybe they have their nephew or like grandson like type it for them, right? Like ghostwrite it. But like, my God, imagine thinking the Joe Biden administration is communist. Like, I literally, what? Like, I can't. And then you've got Fum Walter 431. With that kind of money, I could just sit at home and order stuff on Amazon. Problem being, no one would be working at Amazon any longer. These motherfuckers, dude. Like, these are real people, right? Like, these are... Like, the Joe Biden administration is going full communism. They're giving everyone $1 million checks. Like, create a problem and then get mad about it. Why not just give everyone $1 million checks? Well, that would be communism. No, goddamn communism, man. This is a... Any politician who votes for spending more on any stimulus and therefore adding to the inflation and deficit needs to be voted out. This is like how capitalism rots your brain, right? Like, Joe Manchin and the fucking corporate goons have somehow managed to convince these stupid fucking morons, right? These everyday hardworking Americans, so-called, these stupid fucking losers, these dumb fucks, man. These stupid fucks have been convinced that, oh, oil companies aren't price gouging you. Food companies aren't price gouging you. All the companies in the whole country aren't basically just getting together in the smoke-filled back room and saying, let's all raise our prices because these stupid fucking morons think that inflation is like some like law of physics, like gravity. It's just supply and demand, the invisible hand. They believe in this stupid fuck religion. So let's take advantage of these dumb motherfuckers, right? Yes. Is there inflation to a small degree? Sure. But the idea that food is going up 15-20%, oil is going up, like gas prices are going up 15-20%, that is not in any way related to supply and demand. This is literally corporate greed. But these dumb fuck Americans, these stupid fuck asshole dumb fuckface Americans are like, oh, don't give me anything for my tax dollars. I'm going to keep gladly paying my tax dollars. In fact, I love that Trump made it so that I pay more money than the rich people, because I think it's a good thing that the hardworking Americans have no money and they give all their government money to the government, and I don't want the government to give me anything. I want to give my money to the government, and the government's going to give that money to oil companies, and then they're also going to price gouge me, so I have to pay more for gasoline. That's the ideal American way. Oh yeah, capitalism's so good. Let's go, Brandon. Like, I mean, like, motherfucker, man. These people are fucking stupid. Stupid. These dumb motherfuckers, man. Okay. You see, dams, Biden campaigned on this about his disdain for fossil fuels for oil companies. Now you're in shock. He's actually doing it and saying, oh no, this is not his fault. Doing what? He's actually doing it? What is he doing? Like, in this guy's mind, in Texas heaven 9 hours ago, Texas heaven. What is Texas? In the central time zone, right? So that's an hour ago. So this guy at 1 a.m., this motherfucker at 1 a.m., Texas heaven, posted on Fox News comment sections. In their mind, now you are in shock when he's actually doing it. In their mind, it means something. Like, in their mind, Biden's doing it. Biden's doing it. He's doing it. What is it? It has never been defined. Okay, Biden campaigned on this about his disdain for fossil. So he campaigned that he hated fossil fuel and oil companies. That didn't happen. In fact, he was pro-fracking. It was actually a problem. But okay, so that didn't happen. But let's assume. Okay, so he campaigned on saying he doesn't like oil companies. That, first of all, that'd be based, right? I'd love that. But that didn't happen. But let's say it did. Now you're in shock he's actually doing it. Doing what? Like, what is it? It hasn't been defined. He's doing it? He's hating on oil companies? What does that have to do with the... Like, if Joe Biden going up there and going like, you know what? ExxonMobil, man, they're not that good. No, what does that have to do with supply and demand and the invisible hand and free market cap? Like, I just like, what? Like, the Texas heaven, they thought they nailed it. 15 upvotes. Let's look at the replies. I'm having too much fun here, by the way. So someone feel free to stop me. This is his fault by design. And we have a bleak road ahead if he does not wise up. And then someone responds, we have a bleak road ahead. Like, okay. Now I want you, now Texas heaven, this is its own form of stupid motherfucker, okay? Texas heaven. Wait, what? They have a description here? Upright, self-reliant American who knows how fortunate I am. Oh my God. I didn't know Fox News had like a fucking social media network. Okay, so Texas heaven, right? They're at 1 a.m. talking about fucking Biden doing it. Biden doing it. Biden's doing it. What it is, I don't know. But notice this. We have DM Hawkins, a very intelligent person, right? So Texas heaven says this is his fault by design. We have a bleak road ahead if he does not wise up. That's a sentence. And then DM Hawkins is like, we have a bleak road ahead. Just copying and pasting, like, the middle of that sentence. Like, I mean, my God, this is some really crazy stuff. It wouldn't surprise me if these were all bots. We need oil, not stimulus. What the fuck? Oh, no. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm having way too much fun with this. Someone needs to come and get me. It's clear that the liberal globalist plan is to bankrupt our nation. Bottom line, their plan is to add to a national debt we no longer can support. Like Trump did. Trump added more to the national debt than any other president. Okay. Our debt now is greater than our GDP, and it's not by accident, as this proposal proves. We have the natural resources to solve the energy crisis. Not using them and driving us into bankruptcy is treasonous. Time for impeachment and prosecution. This motherfucker! I can't, dude! I can't. Like, you can't convince me that to observe... Does this guy have, like, a fucking bio? Let me see. To observe. No, they don't. You can't convince me this is a real person. Like, there's nothing you can do to convince me that this is a real person. Like, you could sit me down in a room with this guy and we could be drinking a beer and I would be convinced that this is like a robot or like I'm in some like intense like magic mushroom trip and I'm hallucinating the whole thing. Right? There is no way you can convince me that this guy is a real fucking person. Oh my god. Ugh. Cut everyone's income tax by 50%. Stop giving our money to other countries. They're close. I mean, they're close. Oh my god, it's a flagrant attempt to buy votes. Okay. Why is it that Democrats want to give away taxpayer money whenever there's a problem? Just keep in mind, under the Trump administration and stimulus, every American, that qualified for the stimulus, and that's his whole problem. But every American that got stimulus got $1,800 under the Trump administration. Under the Biden administration, they got $1,400. So, the Republicans gave out more money. But, okay. Why is it that the Democrats want to give away taxpayer money whenever there's a problem? It would be better to solve the problem. It looks like the Democrats are using tax money to buy votes, but that would be illegal. Like Newsom wanted to give all taxpayers $400 to offset the price of gas. It should only go to licensed drivers with proof of insurance from the start of this year. Like, what the fuck? Is that like an advertisement? Like, oh my god. It's a flagrant attempt to buy votes. So, the Trump administration giving out more money, that's not buying votes. The Democrats giving out less money is actually buying votes. My god. Oh, this is too fun. There's so, I'm sorry. I didn't mean this to turn into this long of a segment. I'm just having fun. Like, this is really entertaining. Oh. Typical Democratic solution. Print more money. How about just letting our oil companies get back to work? Now, again, what's going on with the oil companies? They've got the permits. They're not drilling because it's not profitable. They know that oil is on the way out, and they are not convinced. Like, first of all, again, they can just price gouge you. I don't know why the website just, like, reloads the entire thing. I lost it. All right, it's gone. But anyway, reminder, Democrats, like, they don't control... The oil companies have the permits. They're choosing not to drill because they'd rather keep the supply low and price gouge you because they make money. Drilling for more oil, you know what that would do? Make them less money. I mean, these people are fucking stupid, man, but these are Americans. I need you to understand, yeah, they're Fox News, right? They're the dumbest of the dumb. Right? Yeah, I'm cherry picking the stupid of the stupid. But this is America. Y'all, I need you to understand. When you go outside... and you're at the grocery store and there's like 12 people in line, statistically speaking, 3 of those people are posting in the Fox News comment section, right? Like, they're dumb. They're Republicans. They're stupid as fuck. Like, I need you to understand, right? Like, America is hell on earth. America is hell on earth, right? Like, these are zombies. These are demons sent from hell. These are fucking zombies that have been resurrected. They've got no brains. They're just fucking walking, talking drones for corporate, interest and capital. That's all they are. Anyway, I just want to say, like, the Democrats doing this it's a good messaging. I know I totally, I got distracted there. But Democrats doing this, good messaging, they should just do a blanket stimulus. The gas problem, yes, that's a problem. But guess what? There's more to, this whole thing than that. So, just saying. Anyway, I didn't anticipate that lasting half an hour. My apologies.